Welcome to Unboxing. My name is Rafael Escobedo, and today we're going to talk about the results of Erislandy Lara versus Delvin Rodriguez. Before I go ahead and get started with the main event, let me go ahead and just talk about the co-main event, which is Artur Beterbiev versus Alexander Johnson. And Beterbiev is actually from Russia. He has a lot of amateur background. I think he's trying to do like Lemachenko and just come in. He already got 8 fights. He just come fight with people that has records. He already beat Travis Cloud, which somebody was already pretty good in light heavyweight that has fought Bernard Hawkins, Sergey Crusher, and other fighters that are pretty good. Very basic fighter. If you see right here, he just throws the jab and he just knocks him down. Right here, he got some combinations showing up in here in a little bit. And basically, he looks pretty solid, pretty basic. They say he's been around like sparring. Somebody, I guess they're trying to push right now, and He looks okay for that weight division. A little bit tight. He looks pretty strong. And here's another clip right here. We got this is the actual knockdown. Just a little hook. He just came in. They did a little baby hook to him, knock him down. And here's the second knockdown. I just hit him over the temple. I just hurt him. Johnson was already getting hurt. Nobody has ever passed 4 rounds with Beterbiev, but Johnson was able to pass it. And either way, he still get knocked down. It was southpaw. A little bit mobile, probably something that Beterbiev wasn't used to, but it was pretty good. Just something to watch up and come in. I don't want to say it was great, but just nothing to watch about. Just look at. For the main event, we got Erislandy Lara versus Delvin Rodriguez, and Erislandy Lara, you know his situation. Cuban fighter, came from Cuba with some other boxers like his buddy Rigondeaux, who was a real good boxer. And Delvin Rodriguez, a good record, but the only person he's fought that's named anybody famous is Miguel Cotto, which he got knocked out in 3 rounds. So you're trying to see what Lada was going to do with him, see if he was able to do the same thing or not. But we see right here, Lada's not as aggressive. But he started off pretty good, throwing those straight lefts, combinations, little right hook, real quick one. And just like the way he steps into that jab when he's throwing those combinations. And this is the beginning rounds, and he looked real good, real fast. The left got a lot of speed, a lot of power. For him being somebody that's supposed to be up there in elite type, you want to see him do a little bit more. That left is always there for him. Delvin Rodriguez wasn't really throwing that much punches. He was just there taking some punches. And as you can see right there, just beautiful lefts all around. Gave him a knockdown. One of the things I like about the Spike TV, when they're interviewing the coaches, they have a headset on there. They're not up in their face, putting a microphone in their face when they're trying to coach their fighters. So sometimes they put the heads on and just turn it on when they're interviewing them and just turn it back off. Something real, I think, helps out with the coaching and the fighters so they don't get messed up during the fight. And just Lara just throwing left still. Doubling up on that left right there, reaching out, making Delvin go back. He started getting some boost during the fight around the 8th round. He's not as aggressive as previous other people you want to see, like Cotto or Canelo or anything like that. He's a technical fighter. If you want to see somebody that kind of has a same fighter style, a little bit better, probably his buddy Rigondeaux. He hasn't fought since December, but hopefully that changes in sometime soon. It looked like a knockdown because it went by real quick, but the ref had pretty good eyes and saw that he tripped over his leg when he was blocking. And when it was actually a punch and it lands actually lands, but he kind of slipped out punch and he kind of tripped over his leg. But it's pretty good referee. It's pretty much it. After the fight, he called out Cotto Triple G. I don't know why he called out Triple G. That's somebody that he probably want to see that in the future. And call out Mayweather. That'll probably be a good fight, but they're both real counter punchers. Wait for the other person to do something for them to go off. So I don't think that'd be a good fight. To see who else he could fight in that weight division, because he fought already Canelo. That's something he want to do later on after Canelo fights Cotto. I'd rather see that fight first than him trying to fight anybody else. And he got the Charlo twins, which I don't think he'll fight because they're trained by the same trainer. Austin Trout, he already beat Austin Trout. Dimitri Andre, something to look at in the future. He's up and coming, 21 wins, 14 knockouts. See what he could do. And then you got Vance Martinson. I can't even pronounce his last name, but he's I'm pretty sure he already knows him too because they're all training with Ronnie Shields, and he looked pretty good. He fought Charlo the last fight he had, and I don't know if he wants to go back down and fight somebody that already got beaten up by some other top dogs at 154. And you got Brundage, Cornelius Brundage, how active he still is, and he's still any good. I haven't been keeping up with him since some of the fights after he had the contender. And then you got Carlos Molina, which everybody already fought and beat. Shea Smith, he probably wanted. I don't really know. He won't even want to fight that. Kirkland's still there, but really the ones he could fight right now are basically the top dogs. The rematch was Alvarez, Canelo, the Charlo twins, Cotto. But like I said, Cotto's gonna fight Canelo first. But he's already up there. He weighed in at 153. I'm not sure. He could still probably make like 147 and fight somebody at 147. Get that catch weight going on, and then he could fight. The Mayweathers and who else is out there? Danny Garcia was talking about he went up weight. Tim Bradley could probably also fight him at 154. Because Bradley's talking about after this fight with Jesse Vargas, he wants to go 154, unless something happens with, say he gets an offer with Mayweather, and see if it happens with that. But you also have like Amir Khan at 147. Maidana, he probably weighing like 190 and shit because that motherfucker got fat. And then you got Keith Thurman, but I don't know if he's gonna go down and weight at 147. He looks pretty strong at 154, but he just needs to be more active, more aggressive. He started off pretty good in the earlier rounds, but he just needs to get that killer instinct and get the attention of everybody else. That he needs to get his name out there. Just fighting the controversial fight with Canelo, needs to just put out there and put some KOs after these straight left hands he throws. I'm gonna do a video on Wednesday for the fights coming up the next weekend. And thank you for watching Unboxing. If you have any comments, please leave it on the section box below. And please like and subscribe.